What's going on? My name is Dre, and you're watching the APS-C user. Thank you to everybody that's been leaving comments, encouraging me to continue this channel. I really appreciate it. I am a Sony APS-C user. I have the Sony FX30, the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and the Sony A6700. I appreciate the Sony APS-C line of cameras because it's inexpensive. The lens options are inexpensive, and I'm not saying cheap on purpose, because cheap means the quality is low. However, I'm saying inexpensive because they are inexpensive cameras and lenses, not cheap. So, and for what I do with video, it's absolutely perfect because I mainly shoot in what I like to call controlled environments, like here in my studio at home. And when I do client shoots, podcast shoots, I'm hired to do podcasts, it's all controlled. So I get to control the lighting and everything. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. And now that you know that, I like to talk on occasion about some accessories or some items that would work well with my Sony APS-C cameras or your full frame or APS-C options or micro four third options if you are a shooter of any of those formats. Now, I have a 3-camera setup. I'm not going to tell you which switcher I'm using for this video because I'm promoting something here or, well, reviewing something. But I have a 3-camera setup in my home studio. And the switcher allows me to set up at up to 4 cameras. And I like to keep my options open and see what is the best professional grade but budget friendly camera switcher on the market. Now, there's a couple of great options out there. If you look at my channel, you see a couple of videos that I did and reviews that I did of some amazing camera switcher. But today, I want to review the Cinetreak Stream 1. Now, a couple of months back, several months back, to be honest with you, I reviewed the Cinetreak C1, which has a screen on it. But this Cinetreak is a camera switcher that does not have a screen on it. And I want to see if it measures up to its competition, the Atem Mini Pro, the Osee Go Stream Deck, and even some of the other options that Cinetreak offers. So stay tuned. Here is the Cinetreak Stream 1 camera switcher. This thing is built really nice, like really nice. It's plastic, but it's not a cheap plastic. It has ventilation on the side. And as you can see here, if I can it has 4 HDMI inputs. 2 of those inputs are 4K. However, let me try to get this completely in focus here. It has 4 inputs. The first 2 are 4K compatible, but this only streams out at 1080p HD. It has 2 mic inputs, a headphone jack out, a program out, auxiliary out, a UVC, which goes into the PC or Mac that you're using, a USB, which will take like SSD portable hard drives, a LAN input, the DC out or the DC in, and it also has on the side a slot here for a SD card. Now, what I like about the SD card slot is that when I'm booked to do a podcast for somebody, or I'm hired to record a podcast, I can give them this SD card and do live switching on the spot. Give them this SD card as a final product. Like, this is what I love about how far technology has come. Because 20 years ago, when I was doing video in huge studios, like, you had a switcher that was huge, massive, took up the whole table. It was analog, then it went digital, and now I can fit a TV studio in the palm of my hand. In the palm of my hand, a TV studio. It's amazing. And what comes in the box is, of course, the camera switcher, a DC in, the US plug. It also comes with a UK plug or a European plug, has a USB-A to USB-A, which I'm not too happy about because, as you know, we seem to be moving more toward USB-C, which is becoming the standard. So because I use a Mac Mini, I'm going to have to buy a dongle to connect it. And it comes with this pretty cool card to let you know about their product and for software updates and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video of me connecting this. All right, so here I have the Cinetreak Stream 1. I'm going to connect the DC in, power in, so you can see. I'll connect the LAN. All right. HDMI 1, which will be this one. I'll do it this way so that I can just connect it without a problem. HDMI 1, then HDMI 2, HDMI 3, and then HDMI 4. I think this is the fourth one. Let's see. No. No, what am I missing? I'm missing one. And HDMI 4. All right. All right. And it also has the mic in, so we put the headphone out. And then the mic in. So what I connect the mic in to my Zoom PodTrack P8. All right, here we go. This is it. So let's power it on. All right. Oh, it has a built-in fan. The fan just kicked in. See, my other switchers don't have a built-in fan. This has a built-in fan. Crazy. I'm back and I got connected to Cinetreak Stream 1. All right. And here it is. This is it. This is it. This is it's hefty. I got the SD card recording at the same time. Only because I noticed that, and I'm just for full transparency, there seems to be some artifacting when I'm moving. So if you look like right here, the light, it's just odd looking. Like you see the artifact, like the ghosting. I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna investigate that. It seems to only be doing it with Ecamm Live. I connected it to OBS. I connected it to my Streamlabs Talk Studio, and it didn't do that. But it's doing it with this. I don't know why. So I'm going to record at the same time. See what the video looks like. But this is it. It has a mic input. I have audio going in right now. I have all 4 cameras connected. So we have one here, one there, and the camera that I have here. And also, it's kind of funny, I also have the Sony ZV-E10, the Mark 1, the first edition, which is recording the Stream 1, the Cinetreak Stream 1. So it does have the fader button, so you can fade into each scene. Of course, you can cut away, as I was doing before, right? You can load into this. You can load in images. Like you see the black bars I have at the top and the bottom of the screen. You can load in things like that. Also, check this out. Like, so you can load in images like this. Special promo on that right there. You see the latest breaking news. Yeah, so you can load these in. Look, like here's a picture here that you can load in. You can load in one at the top of the screen. I don't know what that is. Oh, and oh, this is weird. So I gotta get like really into this to see all the workings of this thing, but this is great. Again, when you press the menu, you won't be able to see it on screen. You would actually have to connect another monitor to this so that you can access the menu. So I'm hoping that I can find a way to connect this to the computer, download a software that I can actually edit the menu that way. But this is a great machine. It is really hefty. It's I forgot to mention this. You're probably looking over here and you're wondering, what is that? You can control PTZ cameras with this. Yes, connected through the Ethernet cable, the network, and you can control Ethernet. You can control PTZ cameras. Yes. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, yes, This, and no, you can control up to 4. So check this out. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that if you wanted to set up 8 cameras, no, you can't. No, because scratch that, forget it. You can't do that. Okay. Although it's connected to the network allows for the controls to happen, but you will still need to connect the PTZ into the um, Cinetreak Stream 1. Now, they also have a version of this that allows for uh, SDI out. So you can have an SDI connection uh, or a HDMI. This one is the HDMI edition. But you can control up to 4 PTZ cameras. Of course, the 4 PTZ cameras would have to be connected into the back of this, and you would probably need, if you're using this one, you would need a converter SDI to HDMI, which is not hard to get. But this here is an amazing piece of equipment, and it's only $299.99. $299.99. The Osee Go Stream Deck is that much. The Atem Mini Pro is that much. You can get everything that those two provide, plus an option to control a PTZ camera. So this is a great, like, the barrier of entry for professional grade multi-camera filming and live editing has become so low that no one has an excuse not to start a podcast if they really want to. For crying out loud, you can, for under what? Do the math, under $3,000, which is a lot to some. But in considering, like, this here 20 years ago would have cost $3,000 by itself. For $3,000, you can get this, 4 cameras like the Sony ZV-E10 Mark I, plus lighting and these microphones, and maybe this mixer. It's the barrier of entry to create quality podcasts or video podcasts or live switching has become so low that anybody can do it. And anybody's grandma can do that. Anybody's great grandpa can do it, which means you can do it too. All right. There is no excuse at all. But do you need this? Do you need to all this? No, not necessarily. But if you really want to step up your live experience, you really want to step up your business, and you want to hire clients to do a multi-camera shoot, instead of recording everything and then going back to your studio or your computer and then editing and switching that way, you can do it on the spot, and then you can give your client a product on the spot, which means that you don't have to go back home or back to your office, spend hours and hours and hours on editing, because you're there doing the live switching on the spot. And then you give them the SD card. So look, you tell them, come with a 128 gigabyte V30 SD card, a V60 SD card, pop that bad boy in, lights, camera, action, start recording, and boom, you have a live studio, video studio, portable, that you can hire that clients can hire you to record their podcast or record their live events. And it's man, it's amazing. It's amazing. So, but I love this particular item. I have to be honest, this might replace the one that I was using if I can get the banding to stop. In all honesty, the Cinetreak C1 did the same thing, and I was able to get that fixed. So there's something I have to do to work around it. But this is a great item, right? If you're using it works good with things like OBS. If you're using StreamYards, Streamlabs, Talk Studio, any kind of Restream, Riverside, this is a great accompaniment to that if you're doing live switching in your live streams or recording. So I would recommend this. I'm going to leave an affiliate link down below so you guys can order this. Disclaimer, if you purchase this, I do get a small kickback from Amazon. But I do recommend it. You won't be sorry getting this. It really is, and it has a built-in fan. So let me show you what I use. For my other switchers, it has ventilation on the bottom, but it doesn't have a fan. And sometimes it get really hot. I went to Amazon and bought this $12 fan. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to buy it. It's also good when you're outside in the summertime. I bought this fan. It's not too loud. Like, you can't hear it, can you? You could probably hear it now. But if it's far away, you can't hear it. I keep this thing flowing through the air flowing through the ventilation of my other camera switches because it gets hot, and I don't want to like mid project or mid live stream my camera switch to go off. This one seems to have a fan built in because when I first turned it on, the fan kicked in. So at least I heard a fan. So listen, this is a no-brainer. If you have it in your budget, and sometimes it goes on sale. Sometimes it goes on sale. I bought this on sale. It was Christmas time, but it was on sale. So Amazon, keep checking. Use my affiliate link. And if it goes on sale, use my affiliate link and buy it. And if you got the $300 to buy it now, buy it now. You won't be sorry. And I will say this. I'll go on the record. If you are looking to get the Atem Mini Pro, don't waste your money. Unless you're using it with the Blackmagic DaVinci Resolve. But guys, don't waste your money. I hate to say that. Like, get what you want. Get what you think is right. One thing that you won't get with the Atem Mini Pro is this fader here. All right. You'll be able to get this. You get that, but you won't have a preview. You won't have a preview that you can actually preview. If you do, they do have a preview option, but they don't have separate buttons for the preview. They don't have a PTZ controller. Okay, it has everything else. So my recommendation is if you are going to go the route of spending that much money for a camera switcher, get this one. Get this one, and you won't be sorry. And again, this one has a SD card slot that you can record directly into that. So if you are looking to give a client a product at the end of the shoot, Atem Mini Pro can't do that unless you use a portable SSD drive, which this one also accepts as well. Or like the thing is, like with the Atem Mini Pro, you can't tell your client come with a V30 card or a V60 card, and we can give you the product at the end of the shoot. But if you buy this, you can do that, and it won't cost you anything extra. It's a no-brainer. All right. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what camera switcher you use, which one you prefer, if you think this is a good option for you, and if you're looking to buy it. And if you are looking to buy it, link in the description for this product. It's affiliate link, and I get a kickback. Thank you guys so much for watching. And listen, keep creating. Keep creating. All right. It's 2025. We're in that space now where the barrier of entry for creating a podcast, creating a live stream, creating a full-on video studio has become so low and inexpensive that anybody can do it, and you can do it too. All right, so let's get started. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your watching, your view, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right, if you have any ideas of items that you want me to review that would go great with a Sony camera, please let me know. I really appreciate your input, and if there's things that I can do to improve this channel, I am humble enough to receive any kind of criticism, no matter how harsh. I'll receive it lovingly and try to make those changes. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, I'm out. Peace.